member for Halifax.
Mr. Speaker, the ever-changing stories of the Prime Minister are doing nothing to help his credibility on the Senate scandal, nor is the Prime Minister being clear about his office's actions in the attempted cover-up. This morning, the Prime Minister said he dismissed Nigel Wright after finding out about the $90,000 payoff, but just last Thursday, he told this House that Wright, quote, to his credit, recognized that decision was totally wrong and he has resigned. So, which version of the events are true?
The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary to the Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, what is clear is that Nigel Wright has accepted sole and full responsibility for his actions. He knows that what he did was wrong, it was inappropriate. He also knows that that it would have been smart to bring the Prime Minister, to let the Prime Minister know this, and it was wrong that he didn't. Had the Prime Minister known of this, he would have, of course, never accepted it. And, Mr. Speaker, Nigel Wright no longer works in the office of the Prime Minister.
Honourable member for Halifax.
To his credit, Mr. Speaker, you just can't make up this kind of mixed messaging, although I do understand now how the Prime Minister is having trouble keeping his stories straight. Last week, the Prime Minister said, in the most confused way that he could, that few in his office knew of the Mike Duffy payoff. Can the Prime Minister tell us how many is a few? Is it 4? Is it 13? How many is it exactly?
Very good.
The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary.
Mr. Speaker, I'd refer the honourable member to affidavits that were recently filed in court.
The Honourable member for Halifax.
We actually already know what the RCMP has shared with us. What I was asking was, how many did the Prime Minister know about?
Exactly.
Has the Prime Minister asked his staff to determine who knew about the cheque? And if so, can he share with Canadians exactly how many Conservatives were aware of the attempt to pay off Mike Duffy?
Very good.
The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary.
Again, Mr. Speaker, I'd refer the honourable member to affidavits that were recently filed in court. At the same time, Nigel Wright has accepted full and sole responsibility for his actions. He knows that what he did was wrong. He's prepared to be accountable for those actions, Mr. Speaker. He's also made it quite clear that the Prime Minister has made it quite clear that had he known that this was being offered to Senator Duffy, he would in no way have agreed to this. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.